everyone, welcome back to Lift News. My name is Samson.
And I'm London.
And we are your lead correspondents.
Today we will get a behind-the-scenes look at the Easter egg hunt that was held over spring break at Lift, a field trip and a guest speaker that our communications students recently enjoyed. And we shine our community spotlight on a very special project at Williams Elementary.
We've got a lot to cover, so let's get started by checking out the inside scoop on the Easter egg hunt with event organizer Brooke Simpson.
I decided to have an Easter egg hunt because it would be the second annual Easter egg hunt of Lyft, and I believe that having something to have the community come together is a really great thing that people should have in Mattoon because there's not a lot of things to do around here. We had face painters, we also had an inflatable slide, we had music, we had announcements, we also had a game, the egg race game, where you put an egg on a spoon and run with the kids, just to preoccupy the kids so that they wouldn't be antsy before the Easter egg hunt actually began. We also had food, and Mr. Jacobs cooked with Noah on the side of the building, and everybody was able to get a hot dog or a burger. We had over 500 eggs to hide. We split it between two ages, from ages 1 to 5 and then 6 to however higher, because a lot of older kids came, so we didn't want to exclude them. There was around 80 people that came to the Easter egg hunt. A couple left, a couple joined, so I don't know an exact number, but either way, everybody had a great time and most of them stayed.
Wow, that looked like a fun Easter egg hunt. It was a big turnout, and it seems like the kids really enjoyed finding the eggs and going down the slide.
Next, we will take a look at the field trip the communications floor took to the Lakeland College Broadcasting Open House, and here's some of their thoughts about the experience.
Lyft Communications students visited Lakeland College recently to attend the School of Broadcasting's open house. They were interviewed by WLKL DJs and got the chance to practice editing and mixing audio recordings in this radio station sound studio. Students also got to try their hand at playing various roles in the production booth for Lakeland's news station. They were in charge of running the teleprompters as well as the audio and visual controls for a mock newscast and anchored by their classmates. Some members of the class opted to step behind the lens and manually control the cameras on set, while others got the chance to anchor the mock newscast. Here's what a few of them had to say about the experience.
I enjoyed getting to be on the WLKL radio station and then getting to see students my age have specific roles on the news set there.
I got to help out behind the scenes with their news and their radio and just help give directions, help see how things were done, and it was real fun, and I would highly recommend for everyone else.
We went there and we got shown all the Lakeland news broadcast equipment, rooms, what jobs they do with the audio and the video. Everyone got a chance to be an anchor for the news. We had a script we read with the teleprompter, so it was pretty interesting.
Me personally, I was very focused on the newscasting area. So I got to get up on their newscasting set and read from a script from the teleprompter and give the news, and that was very interesting to me, and it was very fun.
It was a really cool opportunity because I got to see how they do their broadcasting and how they do their news and how many people they have to get involved to work on it. And then I also saw the audio part of how people mess with the teleprompter and how they do the speed of everything and how they fade in and fade out. And then I also did the radio, and that's what I really liked because I got to have conversation with people and talk about things that I like to do.
That trip to Lakeland Community College looked like a great opportunity for our communication students.
I have to agree with you there. That newly remodeled broadcast studio at LLC looks amazing. Lakeland would definitely be a great place for anchors like us to continue learning how to do this job.
That's for sure. Our communications facilitators and students would like to thank Lakeland Broadcasting Director Greg Powers for inviting them to be a part of their open house learning experience.
Up next, we will take a look at the recent visit to the communications floor from the MHS graduate who is currently an anchor with the WEIU TV news. But first, let's check out the commercial for some exciting fundraisers happening right here at Lyft.
Are you ready to run or bike, or both run and bike? And also help students from cities all across East Central Illinois attend the Lyft Center in Mattoon next fall for free? Then this is your chance. Saturday, May 25th at 8 a.m. at Riddle School. Be ready to rock on with your shoes and socks on at the first ever Lift 5K Duathlon and 1 mile fun run. 5K just $25, Duathlon just $60, 1 mile fun run just $15. Everybody gets a free shirt and nobody gets their feelings hurt. Scan the big weird square on your screen with your phone to register today. Saturday, May 25th at Riddle Elementary.
Howdy folks, for those of you watching this Lyft news program that ain't interested in running and biking to help raise money for the Lyft Scholarship Fund for out-of-district students, well guess what? Our friends at Rule King have given you a dynamite option for helping these kids out. I'm talking about the chance to win one of 3 amazing prizes, and all that you have to do is purchase your very own genuine raffle ticket for $50. You could win a Pit Boss Sportsman smoker worth $599, a beautiful monster-sized Maverick mower with 6 wheels and a 54-inch deck valued at $6,867. Or my personal favorite prizes of all prizes, a PDG 4-seat electric golf cart with more bells and whistles than my 2010 pickup. So what do you say? Contact your favorite Lyft student today and buy yourself a chance to have the smoking hottest chicken, the most perfectly cut grass, and the most high-tech golf cart out of your entire block.
For more information about both of these exciting fundraising opportunities, please scan the QR code on your screen. Thank you for supporting Lyft's Scholarship Fund.
Lyft Communications students recently hosted Drew Coffey, a field reporter and news anchor from WEIU TV News. Coffey is a graduate of Mattoon High School and is a senior at EIU. Coffey began his presentation by sharing his story of starting out in the broadcasting program at WEIU TV, and he let students know that it was a lot of fun but also a lot of work. His responsibilities as a reporter there have required him to seek out unique pieces to report on himself, while also being his own scriptwriter, camera operator, interviewer, and editor. He stated that WEIU's broadcasting program is unique because students there produce a live newscast there 5 days a week, making their program one of the most beneficial in the state for students. Coffey is also an aspiring short filmmaker, and he shared some tips with our communication students for making films and showed them one of his recent productions, a film called Down the Hall, which is available on his YouTube channel. Coffey's hard work at WEIU has paid off as he recently accepted a position with WQAD in Moline, Iowa.
Our communication students have definitely got some great journalistic experiences lately.
Absolutely. It was great of Drew to take time from his own spring break week at EIU to stop in and share his experience and advice with our communication students.
To close out our broadcast today, we're going to kick off our On the Road series with an interview from a Williams Elementary student that saw a need at her school and put in lots of hard work to find a way to make our school a better place.
Our Lyft News crew visited Williams Elementary School last week to interview Mattoon School District's Building and Grounds Manager Dustin Stolfus and 5th grader Harper Hild to discuss their collaborative project to get 2 water bottle refill stations installed at Williams. The stations are located in 2 different wings of the building, allowing students and staff to fill up non-disposable water bottles. The idea for this project originated from Hild, who saw a need to eliminate extra waste from using throwaway cups and bottles and applied for a grant when she was in 4th grade. Here's what Stolfus and Hild had to say when we sat down with them to discuss the details of this outstanding project.
Hi, my name is Dustin Stolfus, and I am the Building and Grounds District Manager.
Back in COVID days, I know that was a long time ago, but the cups were a big problem. And you had to tip them, but they wouldn't work. And so it was a huge mess for the custodians to pick up. And I thought it'd be a lot better if I could help them out. So I tried grant after grant, and Miss McCoy and Dustin helped me out with those. But finally we got our grant, so we got our water bottle fountain, and everyone uses it. And right now it is at 3,017 water bottles.
Harper gave a presentation about a year ago as she was writing a grant.
I just want to help out the world and make the world a better place.
How many people were involved in actually the installation? Was that you and multiple people? Or?
No, actually it was, I was involved a little bit on it. But Danny Harrelson Plumbing, they come in and they do a lot of our install on our water bottle fillers throughout the district. So they came in and installed this one.
Do you have any advice for any other kids who, if they have an idea of something they care about, do you have any advice for them on steps they can take to get the ball rolling on change?
Never be afraid of doing it. you have great ideas and they need to be shared. So tell an adult, and if it doesn't work, keep telling them.
Kind of how does it make you feel when you see a student here at the elementary taking such a kind of like an adult lead on a project like this?
I guess for instance with Harper, I'll deal directly with that. The presentation that she gave, it kind of touched my heart to see someone at her age willing to step out of their comfort zone and present in front of a room full of adults. And I was kind of looking at her as I've got an older daughter who, that kind of brought back some memories, and I got a younger daughter who, in my opinion, could, look up to Harper. And so it just, I couldn't say no. I mean, the effort put in, it was very hard to say no to. So we were going to try and figure it out one way or another.
Amazing students like Harper and many other students at Williams are proving that the banner outside saying, "Change starts with me," is becoming a way of life at Williams Elementary.
Wow. That is one inspiring kid. What a great example of being the change that you wish to see in the world.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Until next time, keep lifting each other up out there in America.